Hey guys, how are we going today? So, today has dropped finally this update that everyone's sort of been talking about with obviously She-Hulk and Spider-Gwen, and also this nice little buff. Well, when I say little, it's pretty damn awesome. Buff for Gamora. Now, I'll go over the abilities and all that kind of stuff and all the reworks and all that kind of thing, but yeah, I was actually sort of salty about when I first pulled this 6-star, but now, thank you. It's just like, wow, so good now. But anyway, let's go over this. So we'll go over the signature ability yet, which right now, obviously, which obviously isn't unlocked on this one. So we'll go to our 4-star version of her, which is the Godslayer signature thing, which is really cool because her old signature ability is a bit sort of annoying because you can only use it once. Assassination just kind of triggers once, and then it's like, oh, that's done. What can I do now? But anyway, so here we go with the Godslayer strike now. Gamora begins the fight with in Godslayer strike ready, and each special attack at so this is maxed 4-star Sig 99 has a 100% chance, 100.04. I don't know why they just make it 100%. Anyway, has a 100% chance to activate the strike. So once used, the strike must cool down for 30 seconds. You can actually bring this down through your signature levels, I believe, and through other various synergies that I'll go over a little bit. Anyway, so special 1, you get 600% critical damage multiplier. Now that's huge. That is humongous. Anyway, the next one, we've got special 2, puts an armor break debuff during the attack, and you gain 65% potency, 100% duration, and 150% ability accuracy for that one. So also very nice. Hits like a truck, and like I said, you smash their armor down, so it's amazing. And now special 3, which is interesting. They've got inflicts a shock debuff, which deals 1822 energy damage over 10 seconds, double versus robots. Really cool, that one. Also, from memory, this, like I said, I'll go over that a bit later when I get down to it, but it also inflicts True Strike. Now that's awesome. That is really good, especially for fighting all your passive evades, all that kind of thing, because man, they can be really annoying. Now the good stuff, the really good stuff I should say. So light attacks have a 30% chance, so a bit of RNG there, but 30% chance on light attacks to inflict, to give yourself a fury buff, increasing your attack by 227.75 by for 9 seconds. So that's roughly, what's that? Quick math, about 16%, maybe a bit more. Yeah, probably be a bit. Just no, I don't know, something like that. Anyway, so. Yeah, there's that, and then you have medium attacks, so your dash-ins and your medium at the end have a 30% chance as well to gain a cruelty buff. So this increases your crit damage rating by 216.67 for 9 seconds. Amazing thing about this, if you use a heavy attack, you can actually refresh this. So in theory, if you're fighting a beefy enough opponent, you could keep going and max these out at infinity, pretty much, which doesn't make sense, but that's fine. And also we got also a passive, so her personal fury and cruelty buffs gain 5% duration for every 5 seconds that have passed during the fight, to a maximum of 60% duration. So yeah, so every like I said, 5 seconds you gain 5%. So what's that? 2 minutes, I think. What about 2 minutes? No, wait. And my math is just not working today. But yeah, so you gain a whole heap of duration the longer the fights goes on. And then we have special attack 1. Like I said, this has 100% critical chance. so always going to crit, plus that beefy 600% critical damage multiplier if you have the Godslayer strike ready. This gives you 100% chance to inflict a bleed, dealing 911 damage over 5 seconds. Not heaps, but it all adds up, you know what I mean? Then we've got special attack 2, along with the armor break. It also does the armor rating. Wait, sorry. the armor break reduces 650 armor rating reduction for 14 seconds. Massive. Removes armor up and as well, so that's really good fighting Colossus, I suppose, and any armor up. Maybe like a Iron Man Infinity War. That'd be awesome. And now the special attack 3, like I said, gains True Strike for 11 seconds, allowing you to ignore armor, resistances, auto block, evade, all those lovely champions that we all love to fight. MODOK Killer, maybe Spider-Man Killer, Infinity Iron Man War, kills so many other champs. But, anyway, we'll move on to the Synergies. Now these are really cool now. So you've got your regular ones that you had, so the Friends, Star-Lord, Storm, and She-Hulk give you 130 armor rating. Meh. Got Teammates, you got 5% block chance with Agent Venom and also Drax. And then the new ones. So we've got Huntresses of the Contest, which is with Angela or Guillotine. So Angela gains 10% Fury and Precision buff Potency. Really awesome. We've got Guillotine, 50% chance when striking a bleeding opponent to gain a soul charge, cooldown of 10 seconds. Now that's really, really cool. I wish they would do something like that with, who's the other one? Morningstar, maybe. Morningstar. Can you imagine being able to get up to 5 souls straight away? That would be sick. Anyway, and then Gamora herself, obviously, gains 10% attack if at least 30 seconds have passed during the fight. So 30 seconds into the fight, you're going to get automatic 10% attack boost, which is pretty cool. Now this is the really, really cool one. So we've got Nebula, Sibling Rivalry. So Nebula, for the first special 1 or special 2 of each fight, has a 100% crit chance. Okay, so that's cool. Especially if you could maybe do the special 2 and get the shock multiplier. That could be pretty cool. And then you've got Gamora, which pretty much, in essence, makes her Medusa. So if you can get yourself 10 cruelties, 100% ability accuracy reduction on robots. Now that will shut down everything. Like that's the same as Medusa's armor shatter. So that is awesome. Only problem is trying to weave heavy into your attack so you can keep up the cruelty buffs, but still amazing. So on top of that, we have Cybernetics Upgrade, which is with Black Panther Civil War, and I'm assuming the question marks probably Captain Marvel or the new Captain Marvel, obviously the movie one, or maybe even Nick Fury. Not 100%, but anyway, that one gives you plus 20% Fury and Cruelty buff Potency, so you get a bit of buff to the actual buffs themselves. A buff on a buff, I like it. And then we've got this one as well, Cybernetics Upgrade. So this one is very good, but is kind of only useful if you have the dupe, I suppose. Well, half of it's only useful if you have the dupe. So if you have Beast or Iron Man Infinity War with you, you have the Godslayer Strike recharges 20% faster, and special attacks gain 20% attack. So if you haven't got the dupe, you're only going to get the attack bonus, but if you have the dupe, then the Godslayer Strike's going to recharge a bit quicker. So coming back to that, the signature ability here, the Godslayer Strike, you take it down from 30 seconds down to, what's that, 24 seconds. So you take a good 6 seconds off the timer. I'm not sure what it is when you're lower Sig level, because mine's already, like I said, maxed. But anyway, We've got... What else do we have? We've got... I assume her tributes have probably been beefed up a little bit, maybe. Or maybe even beefed back. I haven't actually looked at the actual things yet. But all in all, man, like, she looks amazing now. I've done a couple of run-throughs on Winter Soldier Realm of Legends. And girl is pretty beefy when she's up there, man. The most I think I've got is about 24 stacks or something like that of the Fury. I think I only had like 5 or 6 of the Cruelty though, because they started falling off when, like I said, it's hard to sort of get the... It's kind of hard to weave the heavy in there. It's really weird to try and have to fight like that. But anyway, I'll leave you there, guys, with some gameplay. Alright, so we've got the gameplay bit here, where we're going up against, like I said, Winter Soldier. She's really good because of these stacking Furies now, and the Cruelty as well. I didn't get as much of the Cruelty because I think we were running maybe the extended Fury buffs and stuff like that through the masteries, but it was still alright. We took our obligatory face blocks every now and again, which is fine in this because it's not like it's you know, it's not really serious content that we're trying to push here. it's just some stuff to sort of showcase how her Furies can work now. So as I said, there's 30% every light hit to chuck on a Fury. Same with the precision. Oh, sorry, Cruelty, not precision. God. So every time you hit with a medium attack, you have a 30% chance to stack a Cruelty buff, and on light attacks, you have a 30% chance to stack a Fury buff. So what I was doing here is I was mostly going for the Furies. So I'd rush in with a medium. If I get a Cruelty, awesome. If not, no stress. And obviously there you can see I was refreshing the Cruelties and Furies at the same time with the heavy. Now, like I said, you pretty much want to try and keep these up all the time, because the longer you keep them up, the shorter the fight's going to be, obviously. And the less pain that your life is going to be. So what I was doing, I think, is, like I said, rushing with the medium and then 4 light attacks. And to get the heavies off, if I wasn't getting the parry, I would just completely block the special one and then go in with the heavy from there, because she can reach. She has long, thick legs. Anyway, as you can see, we're up to 15 here. We're doing 16k crits on a medium attack, 18 now. We're going to wiped off a couple there, which kind of sucked, but you can't really help it all the time, you know what I mean? Like, if you're super careful, you would refresh them when they're sort of halfway through. Another couple of face blocks there, good times. But we'll get back up there. So we're at 17 now. And again, wipe a couple off, back to 16. Good times. So that was when I would throw my heavies just straight after he shoots with the double shot there. That was trying to refresh the Furies and Cruelties, like I said. So we got 7 Cruelties, 19 Furies. Refresh those again. Go back in for some hits. So we're hitting for about 300 to 3k to 5k on the Furies. And a big smacking 25k on the end there. Good times. I mean, it wasn't the quickest kill. I could obviously probably do better. But yeah, what did you think of that, guys? Now that you've seen the fight, this is the team that I was actually using. So this is a Synergy team built pretty much all around Gamora only. It will help you keep your Furies up as well as make them a little bit stronger. So if we go into this actual Synergy team, I'm sure there's probably other ones that are probably better than this, but for this particular fight, this is what I used. So first off, we had the Huntresses one. So we had Angela in there for the 10% attack after 30 seconds had run its course. And then we had Black Panther Civil War. So Black Panther Civil War, like I said, gives 20% Fury and Cruelty buff potency. Now this is really good because everything's going to hit a bit harder and be a bit more stronger, obviously. So Angela's got a little tiny buff no one cares about, a little bit of armor. But the really important one here is the Black Bolt and Kamala Khan synergy. So this one gives all cosmic champions, so this includes Gamora obviously because it's cosmic, a 30% duration increase for all Fury, Precision, Cruelty and Armor up buffs. So the only two obviously we're using here are the Fury and the Cruelty. But very, very good synergy if you want to keep those Furies and Cruelties alive, because they can run off sort of a bit quicker than you think sometimes. So I think, what is it? It's 9 seconds, and this will increase it out to just under 12 seconds. So a nice, like I said, very nice synergy there. So that's about it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, make sure you hit that sub, hit that like, all those buttons, all that stuff helps me out. But yeah, hopefully you guys learned a thing or two maybe that you didn't know about Gamora and her synergies and stuff like that. And also learned not to block attacks with your face, because that is my signature move. I am 100% maxed out in that, and yeah, I'm really good at it. But anyway, guys, I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one, and stay awesome.